Hello, in this video I'd like to talk about entertainment, and it turned out to be no easy thing because the topic is closely related to many other spheres of people's lives, like sport and arts, and it was really hard to pick up the most important and the most general vocabulary for one short video. So people entertain other people, and people can entertain themselves. It depends. Those who earn a living on entertainment are professional entertainers, and they work in entertainment industry. Film industry, or movie industry as it's called in the USA, music industry, computer games, theater and all sorts of performances, dance, sport events, festivals and expositions, exhibitions, books, internet services and platforms, these are all parts of huge entertainment industry. According to The Economist magazine, 8 out of 10 American adults say they still go to the cinema. In their essay they say go to the movies. But you can also watch a film or a show on your TV or a mobile device by multiple streaming services, like Netflix or HBO, for example. They offer a subscription, or you can rent the shows, series, films, documentaries, and even theater performances. What is the difference between a series and a serial? A series is a TV show that has a clear breakdown into groups of episodes, often called seasons, that are released with a certain regularity. They are usually self-contained in terms of plot and characters. A serial does not have such a clear breakdown. It runs continuously, multiple episodes follow one another, often for a long time, sometimes years and years, for example, soap operas. Some examples. We watched a new episode of my favorite series on Netflix. They entertain themselves with singing, dancing, and telling stories around the campfire. My grandmother used to watch that serial for a few years. I never buy films. I prefer renting them because I rarely watch a film more than once. As for the genres, there are action, adventure, comedy, crime, mystery and horror films, thrillers, drama, sci-fi, which is science fiction films, fantasy, animation, cartoons, historical films, and others. We like discussing films and share our opinions of them. Here are some useful adjectives with their synonyms. Films and TV shows can be exciting, fascinating, extraordinary, unusual, or the word has another meaning, fantastic, gripping or captivating, moving or touching, frightening, scary, funny, hilarious, epic, heroic. If you're disappointed with what you have seen, you can say the film or show is boring, predictable, disappointing, awful. How about YouTube? Many of you not only watch videos but also make your own and put them on YouTube. You can also say upload or post a video. Viewers can comment on the video. Please mind the stress, it's not comment, it's comment. Leave their likes and dislikes and also share the videos. Let's look at the video games. Arcade machines used to be popular in the 80s but not anymore. This industry is developing fast, and at the moment the most popular are mobile games that you can play on your smartphones. Video games for PCs and consoles have about the same number of fans, but the popularity of handhelds has decreased dramatically. Virtual reality and augmented reality games are just in their infancy, but we might see their rapid development in the near future because of 5G technology. There are a lot of types and subtypes of video games, and here is a very general classification. Action games, for example shooters, fighting and platform games. Adventure and action-adventure games, for example survival horrors or visual novels, role-playing games or RPGs, simulation, strategy and sports games. Some interesting slang and abbreviations related to gaming have emerged. AFK means away from keyboard, and it shows the player is not available at the moment. Farming means collecting different items that can strengthen the player's capacity or position. Loot means items essential for survival. A newbie or a noob is a beginner, a player with little experience, and a scrub is a bad player who thinks he or she is good. And a rage quitter is someone who stops playing or quits a game when he or she gets angry. The way we listen to music has also changed. I don't remember when I bought my last CD. It was a long time ago. Now it works in the same manner as with films. Most people listen to music without downloading the files on streaming platforms like Apple Music, Amazon Prime Music, Google Play Music, and others. But if you wish, you can also download tracks, singles, and entire albums on your device. Nowadays, CDs, cassettes, and vinyl discs are mostly for collectors and enthusiasts. As for the music genres, there is classical music, pop and rock music, hip-hop, folk and country music, electronic music, jazz, punk, and many other styles, types, and genres. Of course, the best way from my point of view is to listen to a live concert. You can go to a concert of classical music, go to the opera, see a ballet performance, or go to a gig, which means a concert of modern music, for example, of a rock or a pop artist. You can also dance the night away to a DJ set in a club or have a great time at an open-air festival. In conclusion, I'd like to say a few words about museums and art exhibitions. Going to a museum, art gallery, or an exhibition is definitely not only interesting but also enriching experience where you can see the works of the greatest artists on display with your own eyes. Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Monet. You can contemplate the exhibits on your own or get a guided tour of collections in a museum. Some examples for you. I always feel quite excited when I go to a gig with my friends. The concert of classical music presented by the orchestra was marvelous. Opera tickets are slightly more expensive this season. Original Banksy pieces were on display alongside works by other modern artists. Of course, I have not covered all the aspects of entertainment, but I hope this short video gives you the most essential vocabulary on the topic and you will have a lot of ideas for your studies or for your lessons. Thank you for watching, and if you found the video useful, I'll be happy to see your likes and comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!